Okay, this is the lawn sprinkler control, and it's inside the garage east wall. And it looks like we have some care and use manuals here. No, not really. Not really. Doesn't look like we have instructions. I'm not sure exactly what all the documentation is here. We do have a weather sensor. I wonder if we have as a receiver. And there's the sensor. It's not very level. It's not very level at all. Okay. Good to note. Weather sensor is not level. But, you know, I've worked a few of these, and this is how we're doing it. Zone 1 says water now. And we're going to look for zone 1. And I'll make some other lawn sprinkler notes while we're at it. And those notes would be that this hose, this drip line, it's okay that it is exposed like that. That is acceptable if it's anchored every 12 inches. It's anchored every 12 inches. And it's not. It's not anchored every 12 inches. This tells me that zone 1 is working. That's the east gate side. And it's not working. And here's another note on the WDI, is that this house has been treated for termites before, but it's with a chemical treatment. And then we also have a Centricom bait system here. A Centricom bait system. And we got our broken control wires, and our spray head's closer than 4 inches, 6 inches, a lot of people say, to the structure. But the Centricom systems, a couple of things to note about the Centricom systems is, one, they could be installed professionally, which the Texas Structural Pest Control Services would recognize. Or it could be a consumer grade treatment, which the Texas Structural Pest Control Services do not recognize. And judging from the erratic placement of them, I'm assuming this is a consumer installation. Also, these systems have to be installed, have to be maintained. What they do is, termites work by pheromones. Pheromones come to the termites follow pheromones for food, danger, sex, you know. So, and they're blind. That's how they do it. So if these baits dry up and go away, the pheromones are still, because the termites are blind, the pheromones are still in the ground, and the termites have been trained to come over here for dinner. And if this McDonald's is closed, then this church's chicken is open. Where are they going to go? They're not going to come all this way to eat and then just turn around and go home. Oh, it's closed. They're going to eat. They're going to eat. That's what they do. Termites are eaters. Wood eaters. Okay. Current watering zone. I'm not getting a response, or at least it doesn't match this. Let's do one more. I'm not going to run the whole system here for us. Off. Make sure it's off. Zone 2. Water now. Currently, zone 2 is being watered. Zone 2 is the front lawn. And the lawn sprinkler system is not responding to the controller. The lawn sprinkler system is inoperable at this time. And since we're here talking about it, this is the irrigation box for the lawn sprinkler system. Oh, we don't even have a check valve. This says it's on though. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. We don't even have a check valve. So that's the main water. You can't say that this system wasn't required when the home was built. You can't say the system doesn't, lawn sprinkler system doesn't have a main check valve, a main shut-off valve, because that's all it has. It does not have a check valve. Another thing about this lawn sprinkler system is it's okay for the water meter to be located here, but it's not okay for inside the parkway. Inside the parkway. But the lawn sprinkler shut-off valve and supposedly check valve should be located on the other side of the parkway sidewalk. This belongs to you. You'll get a ticket for not mowing it and taking care of it. But this belongs. This is municipal property, and you're responsible. I mean, so since the water is a municipal, service, it's okay for it to be here. It could be here or it could be there. But the shut-off valve for the lawn sprinkler system and the check valve that should have been there and is not there, it should be on the other side of the sidewalk. I'm a sport. Let's try it one more time. Alright? Look. It says current watering zone 8 minutes remaining. Watering now. So we're doing all this. And I found this in the auto run position, so I'm assuming. Okay, and it says water now. I've worked these before. Zone 3 is the front flower bed. That's the one that has the drip hose. That's the one that has the drip hose that's not properly stapled. Those are a little more difficult to see. They're not as dramatic. We're not getting any action here, though. I'm sorry, this lawn sprinkler system is inoperable. Operator error, Maybe I'm not the smartest, sharpest knife in the drawer. For west side. Okay, we're there. Duration. See, it says duration. And I hit this. This is watering now. It says remaining. Okay. So control. West side's over here. The structure faces east. So what do we learn? We learned that our lawn sprinkler system is not responding to the timer. We learned that our weather sensor is not level. We learned that the control wires, that conduit is broken. We learned that we do not have a care and use manual. We learned that the system will not respond to the timer. We learned that our drip irrigation is not properly secured with staples, not properly anchored. We learned those things. We also learned that we have an old tired termite bait system. So we learned that too. This is kind of plumbing and real close to each other, lawn sprinkler and gas. This is the gas meter, and the gas enters the east side. Home faces south, east side of the house. The pot's elevated. We're not seeing any bonding. I'm not seeing any electrical bonding on the gas meter. So we learned